customer service.
Very good. Thank you, everybody, for coming today. We will begin the December Liquor Control Committee meeting. We have 3 items on the agenda. We will start with number 1, approved minutes of the November 20th, 2019 meeting. If there's any changes or corrections, otherwise we'll accept a motion.
I'll motion approve.
Second?
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign, motion carries. Number 2, 2A, application to issue a Class F alcoholic beverage license to Chipotle Mexican Grill of Colorado LLC, doing business as Chipotle Mexican Grill, located at 1204 19th Avenue North. Steve?
So this application came in for a full alcohol license. This is, where the food sales have to exceed the alcohol sales. And this is where the alcohol is to be served at a table or a booth. There's no bar in there, no physical bar. This is the Chipotle on 19th Avenue North. Used to be a bank up there, so kind of excited to see a little change up there for North Fargo. I've done the background check, and there were no issues.
Any other comments, Grant or Chief, on the, and I don't know, as far as the floor plan and things like that, are we good to go?
Yep, they've submitted their plans through the proper process, so we have no issues from the health department.
Okay, any other comments or questions? So we'll accept a motion.
A motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign, motion carries. 2B, application to issue a Class F alcoholic beverage license to TLK Holdings, doing business as Taco Shop, located at 117 Broadway North. Steve?
This is the taco shop that we're all familiar with on North and South University. They're gonna open a new location there on Broadway. It's actually where there was a Sweeto Burrito, I believe, was in there before. And again, this is the same liquor license that Chipotle is looking at. It's a Class F. Now, there was, when we did the background check, there was a DUI in 2014. I believe it was like in May or June of 2014. So it kind of just falls outside that 5 years that we're looking at when we do our look back. Other than that, I don't know if there's any other comments.
So Steve, I have a question for you. So the Class F, can you review what's the initial cost and then how it goes?
Yeah, the one-time fee is $3,000, and then the annual fee is $1,500.
Okay.
And again, food sales have to exceed alcohol sales, so
And how about the number of Class F licenses? How,
unlimited.
what's unlimited? Okay. Any other comments or questions by anybody? I will, once again, I'm very disappointed a representative isn't here. Taco Shop is bar none my favorite drive-through for Mexican food. The tacos are excellent, nachos are excellent, and we were hoping they'd have some type of sample opportunity here. That's
Fried ice cream samples.
that's usually customary, so anyway, we can pass that on. But anyway, it's a great place, and I think it'll be a good addition to the downtown. They won't have a drive-through there, so that will cramp my style, but then you have to learn how to adjust to those kind of things, so. With that, and we will accept a motion.
Motion to approve?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And 2C is application to issue a Class F alcoholic beverage license to Bachman Catering LLC, doing business as the VIP Room, located at 624 Main Avenue, number 1. Steve?
The VIP room currently has a beer and wine license, so a GH. And so they see need to, kind of enhance their business offerings a little bit. And so I think Anthony's going to do something a little different with that basement room. He's going to split it into kind of like 2 spaces, but it'll be contiguous. You can easily pass from one place to the other. During the background check, there was a 2014 compliance check failure. And in 2011, there was a DUI. I think both those are outside our 5-year period too, so.
Okay. Any other comments or questions?
No issues.
All right, we'll accept a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And the last item on the agenda is other issues. Does anybody have any comments, any positive comments they want to make about the chair or anything like that?
How
Otherwise,
good looking is. So Commissioner, I do have one follow-up to an issue that was raised last January. It was brought up that our server training compliance was at less than 50%. We worked with, this fall, we worked with Grant's team, with Larry Annison and Preston Nessemeyer, and got the kind of the word out there. And so we had a bunch of people sign up to do their server training, and we are currently at 80% compliance. So it's a great improvement over last year. We're still not at that 100% we want to be at, but we've talked about some things too, so that when we come up to license renewal, that's really where we'll make sure that we hit that 100%.
So can I ask you, Steve, are there things that we can do, obviously with the, you know, we had some success with people attending the meetings. Is there some things that you are gonna recommend, or do you think just what we're doing now will gradually bump that up?
I think what we're doing will catch back up. You know, there was some staff turnover out at Health. Robin Litke left, didn't leave Health, but got a different role. And so that changeover, we went from Robin to Kayla and now to Preston. And I think some of the communication on how we communicate with each other and that follow-up wasn't in there. And so I think this last year, you know, we kind of missed a little bit on that. If we do want to kind of enhance things a little bit, we would have to make some ordinance changes. So I would like to just kind of leave things the way they are for now and see if through that license renewal process, we can't get back to that 100%.
So there's some retailers in the room, and I guess I have a question, is there something, and maybe they're not paying attention, but is there something we could do? Because I think from their perspective, it's good for them to have the training just for their own liability. So anyway, I guess that's just an open question. Are we doing enough outreach to make sure? Because I think it's a good thing, and I think we should try to do this before we start making more ordinance changes and fines and things like that. So I don't know if either anybody else has any suggestions, but.
No, I just give kudos to you and the Health Promotions Division at Fargo-Cass Public Health One's been more proactive and getting the continuity out there, and it's trending in the right direction.
Right.
So it's not broken, so let's not fix it. And if it keeps going that way, I think that will be successful.
Right.
I've had several retailers come up to me and say, we have really no interest in putting this training on. We'd prefer that you folks still continue to put this on.
And it is an option, but I guess that's my thing. Like I said, we had good success with the compliance now with everybody's licenses, but to me, before we do that, let's try to, you know, use the carrot versus the stick, if that makes sense.
I think we can get back to that higher compliance level by really having that communication with Grant's team out there and at liquor renewal time, because then we'll be saying, you know, if you don't get this done, you're not going to get your license renewed, and then we'll get back to that. It's just a matter of us communicating, and that kind of slipped. You know, we were so comfortable with the way Robin did things, and then when she left, you know, we kind of lost some of that. So.
Because I think the teeth for compliance are in there. Like you said, let's be collaborative with them versus, you know, beating them up. And I think that's it's working.
Yep. Okay. But I just wanted to report back, you know, we're in much better shape than we were last year.
Very good.
Okay.
Very good. Any other comments? Otherwise, thank everybody for coming. Merry Christmas. Have a great holiday season, and we'll see you next year. Thank everybody for serving too.